I am Code. Welcome to the first episode of the tutorial series. This video can help you to understand fully this hero. Before this video start, everyone please watch carefully every single part of the skill analysis. All parts of this video are connected to each other. Skipping one part of the video may cause you not fully learn this hero. What you are about to learn in this video is concise skills and abilities guide of Jing, essential and powerful burst combos of Jing, item build and Arcana Archive, and lastly tips on how to use Jing properly. I encourage you my friend to finish this video till the end because I guarantee you that right after watching this video, your Jing gameplay will never be the same. So without further ado, let the tutorial begin. Jing is a high burst damage hero. She has excellent skills to finish heroes, one of the best assassin. She can be played as jungler, or in the clash lane. Passive skill, Lethal Reflections. Jing can project herself into mirror image after every skill. She can damage enemy through her real body and mirror image. Jing's every skill and each basic attack will leave a mark on the enemy. You can see this is the real mark, and this is the mirror mark. When these two marks is applied to the same target, it will deal damage to enemy. At the same time, your skill 1 and skill 2 will reset. After the skill reset effect is triggered, Jing may lose this passive effect for 5 seconds. During ultimate period, this passive effect cooldown is 2 seconds. Note that the damage deal by mirror image is higher when mirror image is farther from the real body. That means you can maximize your damage by distancing the mirror image. First skill, Reflective Assault. This is a dash skill. Damage is inflicted to the enemy along the dash path. Remember that this skill can slow the enemy 30% movement speed. After using skill 1, your next basic attack is enhanced. You can see from the animations. Basic attack only slash one time. However, enhanced attack is a cross slash. You will always get enhanced attack after skill 1. So, you should always basic attack after skill 1 to maximize your damage. Back to the passive I mentioned just now, you can reset your skill when you hit the enemy that you had marked. So, your combo should 1A. This combo can cancel your skill 1 backswing. So, 1A. Tips 1. Get ready to take down your note. Notice that the damage range is actually farther than the indicated range. Skill 2. Shattered Illusions. Skill 2 is AoE skill. This skill can recover HP when you hit enemy. Tips 2. You can use this skill to detect enemies' ambushes. But wait, you have to know which direction you want your mirror goes. If up or down, your skill direction should be right or left. If right or left, your skill direction should be up or down. Ultimate, Mirror Domain. Ultimate is another dash skill, but this skill can pull enemies along the path. Immobilize them for 1 second. Then the mirror vortex lasts for 10 seconds. Leaving the vortex will make it disappear. In the mirror vortex, using the skill again will let the real body and mirror image switch places. After switching, ulti will forbid to use again, but if real or mirror dealing damage to enemy, you can reset again. Damage taken during switching will reduce 30%. The mirror vortex is formed with 8 mirror fragments along the border. The nearest fragment will fly at the enemy each time you hit the enemy. Note that ultimate has no damage when Jing dash out because the passive skill cooldown will reduce from 5 seconds to 2 seconds only. So, the main purpose of this ultimate is to reduce her passive skill and then using skill 1 and 2 to deal higher damage. Main upgrade points to skill 1 then only skill 2, up ulti points first if available. Now that you are already knowledgeable about the skills of Jing, let me now show you her powerful combo. In this section, I will use A to represent basic attack, skill 1 as 1, skill 2 as 2 and ultimate as 3. Before level 4, the combo is 1A1A2. When you want to kill a far enemy that is low HP, use 1-3A2-1A. The full combo is actually 1A1, A312, A312A, and then repeat 312A until the ultimate ends. In the match, your enemy may run away from your mirror vortex. So, you can leave the vortex before it ends to reset your passive and use skill 1 to chase enemy. The ulti passive will reset when you leave the vortex. So, just feel free to leave the vortex anytime, but make sure to keep skill 1 or 2 for the skill reset after you leave the vortex. In teamfight, the combo is 3-1-3-2, 3-1-3-2, 3A3A. In the match, you cannot make sure every time that real and mirror will always hit the same target. So, usually after you reset skill 1 and 2 for 2 times, you cannot reset anymore. Why cannot reset? Because your passive skill require real mark and mirror mark. So, when you cannot reset anymore, you only can basic attack to reset the skill. It is important to train your tempo when playing Jing. You will know why is it important after you started to train. Here is a way to train your tempo. Using the puppet, like this. 3A train until you can do it around 10 times per mirror vortex. You will find out that sometimes you are stuck, that you cannot switch places. The reason is there is a 2 seconds cooldown to switch, which is the passive I mentioned just now. Another reason is your enemy must at the middle of the mirror vortex. You need to make sure your basic attack hit the puppet while you are switching. You can see the animation here when your basic attack is successful. The reason why basic attack must hit is because at here the middle point is the intersection of the real body and mirror image. When the basic attack is hit, both real and mirror mark hit to the same target. Therefore your ultimate is reset again. That's why understand your passive skill is important. Feel free to replay that part again. Before you start any match or training, this is the control settings I recommend for Jing. Use free attack mode which has the last hit button. Target choose prioritize the nearest unit. The reason to choose this is so that you can basic attack at the same place you were without chasing enemy out of the range. Off enemy avatar display. Off the auto basic attack. So that you will not tap on enemy lock on accidentally. Auto chase distance choose close range. So that you can basic attack without chasing enemy. Skill wheel location choose follow finger press position. Lastly, choose swipe to cancel button. The most general Arcana build for Jing is 10 mutation, 10 eagle eyes, 10 stealth. This Arcana can be used for most of the warriors and some of the assassin and tanker. If you are facing problems like lack of Arcana fragments, use this build so that you can use it for other heroes too. If you max all Arcana out, you can try 2 red moon, 8 mutation, 7 stealth, 3 hunter, 10 eagle eyes. This build attack speed is 6.2, there is a mechanism in Honor of Kings called attack speed threshold, which is a gear that determine a hero can increase their attack speed animation when the attack speed is reached or exceeded. All heroes will increase 1% attack speed when they increase with 1 level. I will make a video specially to explain what is attack speed threshold. Stay tuned. Jing's first gear is 1%, and second gear is 8.2%. So, when Jing reach level 2, she has 8.2% of attack speed which exceed the second gear, and then reach third gear attack speed when level 11. So these are the equipment I recommend for Jing. As an jungler, it is important to buy hunting knife when the match starts. Then, life food shoes. So that you manage to chase your enemy when you reach level 4. Then, buy iron sword to add some damage in the early game. Then, relentless blade. Then, buy meteor before you buy boots. Jing needs more damage equipment in the early game to kill enemy instantly. Then, boots of resistance to reduce control duration. Axe of torment, master sword, spike maul, and lastly, siege breaker. Always remember my friend that the equipment build I showed you is not absolute, and will always vary depending on different situations. Now that you are knowledgeable about the basics of Jing, and now I am inviting you to watch the next video for a full Jing's gameplay. So that's it in this video my friend. I hope you liked this video and I hope you learned a lot from this episode. Please consider subscribing to our channel, on the ring bell and don't miss our upcoming Honor of Kings tutorial tips and tricks. Always remember that you are amazing. This is Code King Gaming and see you on our next video.